Hello, 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 everyone. And to everyone who will be watching on the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl, Jovita. And I just realized that I don't have my glass of wine today, but I do have my bottle of water. Sorry, I didn't put in a wine glass today, but I do have what I need, right? So I like to welcome everyone. I hope everyone has been having a good week in spite of everything that's going on in the world today. And I must say to you guys that I have been so unplugged that I only see certain aspects of what's going on when I kind of look at my social media profiles or if I turn on the news for that particular day. But I have not been engaged in the news, and mainly because it's been kind of depressing to me, upsetting. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are feeling some of the same emotions that I'm feeling as well. Hey, Margie. But it's just been one of these past few weeks has been very taxing. And then with what everything that's going on in the world today, to include, COVID-19 and the killing of unarmed, Black folks, it's, that's all I can do is just take a deep breath inside because I think about my son, my father, my uncles, my cousins. I think about my entire family. I think about the guys that I'm close to. I just think about all of that and I kind of feel the hurt, the pain, the anger that, a lot of us are facing right now because it just seems like there is no justice, right? It just seems like this is happening more often than none. And with the world today where you can record anything, you would think that people would think twice about some of the actions that they take. But obviously, that is so not the case, right? But before I just get into all of that, I would like to once again welcome you guys to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Jovita. Hey! And for those who do not know me, I am Jovita and I help single moms overcome the challenges that comes along with being a single mom so that she can reduce stress, find time for herself, and live a life full of love and abundance. I basically help single moms devise a plan to overcome each one of the challenges that they're facing because they can overcome each one of them. All they have to do is set forth and just write down a plan of action and stick to it. And once you do that, then you're able to overcome. My overall mission is to empower women to live confident, authentic lives unapologetically. So, today, guys, it's June. So June is National Men's Health Month. I thought that was so fitting when I found that out. I think next week, all of next week is National Men's Health Week. So, guys, let's take care of our health. I'll probably have a topic next week talking about some aspects of men's health that, we want to encourage our men, the men in our lives, to really get checkups and stuff like that. So this is a month to bring awareness to men's health, right? So I'm excited about that. It's also National Soul Food Month. Look at that, right? Kind of wonder why they got this in June, right? And today is actually National Egg Day. I told y'all there's a day for everything. So, but let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. Tonight's topic, you guys, is My Son Life Matters. My Son Life Matters. And I thought this was so fitting because I have been asked, how am I doing during all of this? And I can honestly say that I'm frustrated, I'm worried, I'm afraid, I'm angry. I am probably a number of things that you all probably are feeling as well, but it's hurtful. It hurts to see what's going on. And this is supposed to be, the greatest country there is, but yet it feels like I'm still reading what my ancestors went through. It's like I'm living in that, just living in that era all over again. And we were supposed to be past all of that. So yes, my son life matters. It really does. And I want the world to know that his life does matter. If he, I mean, just being unarmed. I'm just afraid for him to just walk out the door, you guys. And I know there are a lot of parents out there who feel the same way. We have to talk to our kids and kind of tell them something different than some of their classmates, that they go to school with. And some of their classmates, they understand maybe a little bit, or some of them can just empathize with what they're going through. But no one truly knows, because we all are going through something different. We have a lot going on in this world today. And I'm here to tell you that I just want, people to know that my son life matters. And, I say my son life matters, but I know everybody, that's how mothers feel. Mothers out here are feeling like their son life matters, and it's not anyone's. They are not God. Who are you to just take my son's life like that? I mean, I just can feel their pain. I can't even speak to it, you guys, because it gets me angry, and I don't like to be angry. But it's just one of those things that we need to talk about it. We do need to talk about it. And I decided to talk about just how I have been feeling. And you guys, please share your thoughts and your feelings in the comments. I have one person saying that she never thought she had to fear for her son's lives this much. And it's a shame that we have to do that. It's a shame. We teach them to be good citizens, hold your hand up, just keep your hands up, be respectful, do what they say. And even when you do that, you just never know. You got kids running out in the street, just going for a jog, and it's just like, they can't even do that. You have to teach them and tell them. It's like, I'm sick and tired of having to coach my son through the woes of life. I should do it. I get it. I understand. But at some point, this has to stop. At some point, the killing of unarmed people, African Americans, Black folks, it has to stop. It has to stop, and it takes each individual person to step up and say something. Another person on here is saying that, some of us will kill for our sons, and there are a lot of people who will. Like, you just never know what triggers you. Let me tell y'all, and all these mothers, they know, because their son life matters. Like, you will never know what a mother would do to protect her son. She may seem all innocent and kind and sweet, but you will never know, because sometimes all it takes is a flip of a switch for something to happen, and she will go straight 360, not 180, 360 to protect her son. And not only her son, just protect her kids in general. So I'm just crying out for all these mothers who are hurting right now, because we are hurting. We are afraid. Like, we are just totally afraid of just them walking in the street, and they're good citizens. We just, for the people who are supposed to protect and serve, but yet what are you doing, right? So like I told you guys when I first jumped, I'm trying to speak on it, but I'm so full, like, with a whole bunch of different emotions right now, that I just can't even formulate the words to even say to you guys. But I did want to come on here to say my son life matters. And I know that there are 1,000,001 mothers out there who are with me, who stand by my side to say that their son life matters. They will stand out there and say, my son life matters. And I need everyone to get it. If we need to go to the polls, let's go to the polls. Let's vote, you guys, because it starts locally, because these are the police, your local cops that are doing some of these things, and you can vote. The sheriff's out. You can put new people in there. You have to start on the local level. I know a lot of us think it's voting on a big scale, like the presidential election and all of that, but it starts locally, and you have to go out there and vote on a local level. Every time there is a vote, you go out there and you cast your vote. Because if you don't cast your vote, things are still going to continue to happen. History is going to repeat itself over and over and over again. So you have to get out there and vote. Another thing that we have to do so we can bring better resources to our communities is we have to fill out the census. I know people are, well, I don't want to get counted. Get counted because it's bigger than you. This thing is so much bigger than you. And once you get that out of your head, you will realize that my son life matters. Like I'm telling you, my son life matters. I filled out the census. I've already voted in each of the elections that I could make it to. I did an absentee vote. And if I have to go to the polls with just all my armor on, guess what? I'm going to go to the polls with all my armor on because I am going to vote on everything. I'm going because I can't sit here and complain. I'm not going to be a part of the problem. I refuse to be a part of the problem. And you should be just that sick and tired and angry too, where you refuse to be a part of the problem and you need to start being a part of the solution. And some of the solutions I'm telling you guys is to get out there and vote on your local level. Because it's all going to rise to the top eventually, but you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. You got kids going to their parents and asking what can they do because they are afraid. They are afraid of cops. Some kids are really afraid of the cops. They see a cop, they just go crazy. They freeze or they just don't know what to do. Even though you told them what to do, they get scared. And it's just, we shouldn't have to live this way. We should not have to live this way. We should not have to live in fear for our sons. We should not. And I encourage each and every one of you to speak to your sons, talk to them, let them know that you appreciate them, praise them for the good things, discipline them for whatever they need to be disciplined for, but praise them more for the good things. Let them know that they are loved, they are appreciated because they are going out into a world out here that I'm not sure that we can really prepare them for. I don't think any of us are prepared to teach our kids about this world, but we can give them as much as we can because we're learning right alongside with them. So yes, I am on here today saying my son life matters because my son life matters and I am going to do what it takes to protect what's mine. I will do what it takes to protect what's mine. I will go out there and vote. I would fill out the census. I know it starts on the local level. I ask that you guys do the same thing. Also, I just, my heart goes out to those people who have lost loved ones throughout this whole COVID-19 and also just the unarmed Black folks who have been killed. I mean, I pray for them every day. I pray for my son every day. I pray for all the men in my life every day. I just pray for all mankind because this is not only happening to our young men. This is happening to our young ladies as well. So go out there. For those of you who have daughters, tell your daughters you love them. Fathers, if you out there and if you are listening to me, I don't give a God damn how you and the mother broke up, how y'all feel, whatever the case may be. Let your children know that you love and appreciate them because that's all they need. That's all they want because their life matters. My son life matters. And I'm about to get off of here because I feel myself getting heated even more and more. But I just want you all to know that my son life matters. And this is me exercising my right to let everyone in the world know that my son life matters. And I will do what it takes to protect him. I will teach him as much as I can, but I will do what it takes to protect what's mine. All right. I thank you guys for joining me tonight on Wine Down Wednesdays. I wish I had my glass of wine because then I might have calmed down a little bit, right? But, thank you. For those of you who have not sent me an email to join the virtual book club, please do so. My email is info@jovita.miller.com. We are actually gearing up for our first book club meeting. So I appreciate all the support, the love. Please like, share, subscribe. This is streaming live on both YouTube and Facebook. Share it if it means something to you. If you feel like someone should be blessed by my message, please do share with them, share with the world. Because my goal is to, reach one person, one Wednesday at a time, right? All right, so thank you guys. I will talk to you next week for Wind Down Wednesdays with Jovita. Bye.